All right. We are in a continuation of let me put some water in here real quick, which I should have did. I had to go do an appointment with my regular job. And while the live kind of gets started, I'm gonna just clean my brushes and have them ready to rock. What I need this thing to do is spray one split second. Oh, okay, I know who this is. How are you? How are you? I don't know how many people are in here. I'm just cleaning these brushes real quick because I had a customer, client, two clients come in and order some stuff. Alrighty. Appreciate the party hat. I am painting a largemouth. We are technically getting down to the nitty gritty with this one. There's a few things I would like to add. And this one's done. I need to practice, which I have never done. Actually, I did it years ago, but I haven't done it in a really long time. Is those little quick lines in the fin. I need to practice doing that before I do it on a lure. So that is something I need to practice. So I'm going to put the fin on this other side, and then I'm going to add some white. Hopefully the white does not give me a hard time. I'm going to heat set this because when I'm getting ready to spray for the fin, it's really watered down, and I want it to stick as soon as it hits. So this is going to get loud. I think it says loud in the description. But yeah, this is what we have so far. Appreciate it. I just wanted to add more detail. There's so much little fine detail that I've added. It's called itmustbethebait.com, and these lures, I've been saying it before, will be on after Christmas. I do have an event that I need to go to in January, so I'm kind of wanting to keep it so that the people here can see it first before putting them on the website. But I am getting so many requests from all of the different stuff that I painted to, like, I guess, go ahead and put it on the website. I just don't want to go empty-handed and be sitting at a table with nothing. Alright, let me slap this on here real fast while it's still hot. Alright, I'm going to heat set that and then hit it one more time. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yes, I do fish. That's my issue. I would rather be fishing than doing this. This actually makes money. Me fishing, not so much. I lose money. But yeah. If you check the page, I also do fishing gear review as well. Come on. I hate when that happens. Perfect. Pull that piece of tape off, and I'm gonna hit this with the brown. That is hot, 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 hot. I like how this turned out. We're not done, but Alright, few final steps. Detail is just adding a little bit of white on the gill plate line, almost like a bluegill, but not nearly as heavy. In some cases, it's not really needed. My end goal is to try to make this as close to a replica of a taxidermist largemouth. So I've been looking at some of the bass that I caught, and then just bass online, and all right. Unofficial weight is roughly 9 pounds, and it's in one of my latest videos between 7 and 9. I know I caught a 9 when I was younger, and the scale was rusted out. I was really young. I caught it on a live bluegill. So I'm gonna say 9. Here in Pennsylvania, it's kind of hard to break that number. Alrighty. The last I checked, I want to say it was like 3,100. No, I do not live in Florida. I would say I wish I lived in Florida, but I would probably prefer Georgia or South Carolina. Florida just seems like they're always on the news for something extreme. I'm not an extreme person. I've been there a few times. It's nice. I do appreciate you sending this to your friend. Appreciate the donation. You have 2 subs. Any advice I could give you? I would say, what is your page about? If you don't mind me asking. Are you trying to get subs, or? Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. All right, I'm going to show you what I'm getting ready to attempt. So, 3 bass. If you look, the one at the top has that ordeal going on, flare. This one here, it's not really flared. And that one at the bottom, that's the dark joint. That's actually the one that I based this paint off of. But I want to add just a little bit of white underneath here and just follow up. Just a little bit of white and grays, and then some fleshy pink in the mouth region. And this looks like it wants to spray correctly. I was having an issue with it earlier. So real light, nothing crazy. Right there, if you can see it, it's a break in the jaw and the body. Appreciate it, man. All right. I'm gonna take the rest of this white and man, it's been years. Amazon, majority of it is from Badger, the company. Let me see if it's wrote on one of these airbrush so that I can actually give you the name. But if you type in Sotar, which is backwards on here, 2020, it'll lead you to everything that I use. I think he sells paints and all of that stuff too. But if you go on Amazon, get yourself a nice starter kit off of there. What I'm doing now is just half toning the black to white to create this look, so the scales actually fade. And I do have a website. It is my name It must be the bait.com. This stuff isn't on there yet. It will be after Christmas. I do kind of want to wait till like January the 12th to give it to the rest of the world, though. I have an event that I got to do. Once I'm done with that, anything that's left over will go on the website. There's stuff on there already. Nope, don't fish anymore. Do you? All right, I used up all of that white. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot, there's another one over there. Okay. I thought I had sprayed it already, but I didn't. Alright, so the last final thing. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works, man. I am fairly new to this live thing. I don't know how the oh my goodness, the money thing works. I don't know how the rubies work. I just know that once I get enough of them, I kind of just give them out on other channels. I guess by commenting you get more EXP, or well, you're number 2 on the leaderboard, so you know what, I'm gonna hit top fans real quick and just see. Yeah, you're number 2. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. If you go on Instagram, same name, and just message me on there, I'll take all that information and go from there. All right, so here we have a largemouth on what looks like a smelt lure. Now looking at it, I'm going to add a little bit of pink in the face. Just in the mouth region. I think we're gonna call this one done. Just gotta find out the right size eyes. Looks like an 8 or 7 millimeter. could possibly be a 9. Just gonna drop it in there and see. It is actually slightly bigger than a 9. I don't have anything bigger than that. Man. Okay. Alright, I'm going to glue these eyes in and then hit it with clear coat. Appreciate it, appreciate it. It would be pretty tricky to drop a red ring around that. But that actually doesn't look bad. Alright. Their eyes are like super black. I don't know if I should. The pupil in their eye is humongous. I guess that's because they're out of the water too. All that sunlight in their face. You would think the pupil would close up. I do giveaways at the show. I will be doing a giveaway on a live eventually. And to answer your question, I do sell these. They will be on the website. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this one transport ready. What I mean by transport ready, I'm going to spray it with this clear coat that I use. I used to do it with RC cars. It's not waterproof, it's just scratch proof. So I'm going to spray this on the entire lure. And it also kind of gives it, as you can see, like, you kind of can see the shine and a little bit of details here and there. But once I spray this on, everything will come to the front. And I'm spraying not towards you guys just because this stuff's really strong and I want it to get sucked out the window. All right. There we have it. First official, I would say semi, what do you call it? Taxidermy style. Largemouth. I'm gonna heat set this real quick. Actually, no, I'm not gonna heat set it. I'm gonna let it just slow dry on its own, and we're gonna prep the next one. And on the next one, I'm gonna follow the middle color. Though I did the bottom one with the darkness, we're gonna work with that brownish gold look. Alright, I'm just studying it real quick to see what route I'm gonna take to make it work. It's gonna be kind of tricky just because my brownish gold just looking at all of my colors, my brownish gold is a little bit darker than that. I am wondering if I could pull off making a new color. Oh, that's the end. All right, empty bottle, a couple of stainless steel beads in there, and I'm gonna mix two colors. Appreciate it, appreciate it. This is my black nose minnow and then my brown gold. I'm gonna mix these two to see if I can create that color. Alright, I don't want that much brown gold. I think that would be enough. I'm kind of just winging it. Alright. That was some clear reducer. Hopefully this doesn't make it too watery. I believe I made the color, people. I created the color. Alright. That looks a little bit on the light side, and the fact that it is on the light side, I can tell just by the fact that how quickly it settled. Yeah, man, I use my fingernails for what do you call it? Putting the hooks on. Makes it a lot easier and cheaper when putting those split rings on. Prime example, split ring. I could just slide my fingernail right up under that bad boy and get it off. I'll show you real quick. What if I hook myself? A lot of people use split ring openers. Fingernail. That is why my fingernails are crazy. Quick change the hook versus looking and searching for those pliers, which I don't see them. They're probably in my truck. But let's get back to this. All right, I'm gonna add some of this transparency base. This makes it a little bit heavier and not as watery. Appreciate the money there, good sir. Oh, there's something I can interact with that. Snap! Did not know that I can do that. Hey, I'm new to the live, man, so don't mind me. I think that might be good. In fact, I don't even know how to get the money off this thing. I have some money just sitting there, and they tell me every month I need to take it off. I need to do something with my taxes or something like that. So I'm gonna figure it out. All right, I'm making it a little bit more heavier. Just from how fast it's falling, I can tell it's watery. But I think that's the color. I think that's the color. Pretty close, I think. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put some of this in a cap real quick and just see. All right, so we're gonna start the next lure. I'm gonna clean this out because I don't want that white. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I do need to do white. So what I'm getting ready to do is create my scale pattern. I don't know if I want to do black. I kind of want to change this one. So just looking at it, I'm going to purposely cover that black that I put on this next one. So the black, I'm going to literally just cover it with the white. And I am tripping. Hold on one second, people. I'm going to take this piece of tape and slide it over that fin so that it stays clear. Ha! Couldn't believe that worked. So, just showing you guys, you see the fin up top, It is see-through, and I did it that way. Yep, that is technically one of them tattoo bottles. Alright, I'm gonna hit this thing with the white over the black. What I am gonna do, so I'm just messing around now. I am gonna leave a little bit of darkness in the middle on purpose. Black's gonna need a couple of runs. Yeah, it must be the bait.com. Yeah, I missed that comment, man. My bad. Things kind of go by pretty quickly when there's a lot of people talking. Alright, I'm just making sure that that black is good and covered. And just the lateral line is there for the most part. Amazon. I think they were cheaper on there at the time. Or it could have been eBay. Or, it honestly, I think, because I bought like 10 or 9. I already had one and then I bought 9. I think I could have got them off Facebook Marketplace for like $4 a piece. Alright, I'm going to heat set this and then I'm going to sure did, man. I got a bunch of magnifying goggles in this drawer right here I don't use. Yes. Yeah, I don't use them because I have this doohickey when it's time to get serious. It's got like lights and all that stuff on it. But yeah, I would run with that before I use that magnifying glass that they send with it. Alright, I am out of the white, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double back with white. So alright, so what we're gonna do now is I am going to use the new color, which is quickly. I feel like that is really watered down, so we're going to see. How are you? How are you? How are you guys? What kind of art do you do? Cleaning that white out just so that it doesn't mix with this brown that I've created. Alright, I think I got as much as I could out. Welcome back. Okay, that works. Oh yeah, this is really watered down. So of course my one trick is getting the lure hot. This is designed to catch predator fish, bigger fish, muskie, pike, larger bass, stripers, things of that nature. Alright, that joint is hot. That joint is hot. This is going to take a couple of runs too. Alright, I'm going to heat set that real quick and then hit it with another layer. Yeah, you would need a swim bait rod for this. This isn't going to work for your standard stuff. You're looking at probably like extra heavy. This thing right here is gotta be close to 2 ounces. I know the other one, the koi fish, were a little bit heavier, so I did. I sure did. They're gonna have a nice surprise when they get home, especially if the guy likes fishing. The wife might be mad. Oh. Alright, so before I continue with this color, oh man, he's cool. I'm not paying any mind. He hasn't said anything too crazy to get himself banned. Alright, what I'm gonna do real quick is put the chrome on the face plate or the gill plate. And I got some left over, so there's an extra lure over here that I completely missed. I need to put this on a set of helping hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the heck did the rest of my Alright, I'm gonna slap this on here real fast. And take that take the chrome and just hit the face of this one real fast. Just to run out the brush. Yeah, them things are heavy. Alright. I don't recommend that chrome if you are one of the people that plan on painting a bass or anything. That chrome does tear up brushes. Or if you're going to use it, using a cheap brush. Mainly because you can't clean out the chrome with just water. It requires acetone. That's what I'm doing now. Yeah, just some fingernail polish remover. I'll show you the complete one. I didn't realize how many people are in here. I can't really see it. But here is, let me check. Alright. Here is a completed version. A few. Muskies, pikes, stripers, and primarily largemouth, especially when they are being territorial. They will fight another bass. So I'm just pre-cleaning this one here. And then I'm going to take that same color and run it down on the face plate just a little bit. Halfway point over the chrome. And like a goofy, I did not heat set that beforehand, so I'm going to slow heat set it because it's trying to run. That might be the craziest thing I've seen so far doing these lives. Happy poop. How did you get that? I'm assuming you have been roaming enough to collect those things. From my understanding, by going to people's lives and stuff, um, you can get those things. From my understanding. All right, let me check this time real quick. Okay. After I do this, I might call it for the night. What I'm doing now is just kind of just making it mix with that black line, so that when I do the lateral line, it'll give it a decent look. I'm going to heat set it one more time. Appreciate it. I appreciate the sub. Appreciate the comments, the interactions. Appreciate you, sir. I don't know how long you've been here, but I will show you what one of these look like completed. Oh, okay, I have to fix that. And here's one completed. But I'm doing this one in a little bit of a different color. Okay, so that's how you got it. Now, I don't know how you got that, but I have learned that I can do that after you... How the heck? There's a way for me to like that. There we go. Alright, so I'm learning while teaching at the same time. What I need to learn is how to get that off of here. If I figure that out, then I can return the favor to others. It's stuck in limbo. Something with my taxes. All right, so we have created that color somewhat. What I kind of want to do is I want to test check this green over top of that, and if it comes out correctly how I have it in mind, I'll get the true color that I want. Let's start at the front of the head. Stuff is a lot thicker. That black tip minnow is a lot thicker than the brownish color that I created. Don't see much of a change. Oh yeah, man, get in that bed, dude, or whatever it is you gotta do. Don't get in trouble. It's not worth it. Not over YouTube. As the one guy said, if you want to get in trouble, break into someone's house. Nah, I'm joking. Don't do that. It actually doesn't look bad. Alrighty, I am going to pre-clean this one. Are you guys on the East Coast, the West Coast? Kind of trying to get like an idea of where you guys are, because it is 9:30 here. And I don't want to make too much noise because I'm not at home. I'm in my shop, but the way the shop is set up, I'm renting from someone, which I'm going to take and move everything home. He just doesn't know it yet. I have a second building that I bought back in July, so everything's going to go home. Soon. But there's a lady upstairs because the way this was set up is like a mansion. It has a bunch of rooms. So there's 2 apartments upstairs and then a hair salon beside me. And then downstairs is the laundromat. It's got a nice little setup going, but I don't want to making a bunch of noise too late. I notice a lot of you guys are Cali. Okay, that sounds about right. I notice most of the guys coming on aren't on the East Coast, not right now. And if they are, they probably got their volume turned down. Alrighty. That is clean out. So I'll show you guys one more time. this lure and what we are aiming for. So that's the largemouth. That was based off of that bottom picture. I really wanted to do the fins with the lines in it, but I didn't have time and I didn't really practice it how I wanted to before doing it, because the paint that I have it's really watered down, and to create those lines it requires a little bit of a heavier coat. So we're working on this one now. The color scheme looks pretty close, I would say. I will be back tomorrow. I have a huge tattoo that I need to do, so I can't tell you guys exactly when. It will be in the evening though. So I appreciate you all for coming in and checking me out with the interactions, the comments, the money, the subs, the diamonds, the rubies, hearts, all of that. Until next time, peace out.